And here's how these folds happen. Now we have some cross bedding here. And the cross bedding, if this cross bedding is formed underwater, sometimes the water current up above can actually take the cross bed and flip it over like that. And this has been demonstrated in the laboratory a couple times. There's still some more study that's being done on this, and we're not sure of all the details of these things, but they think that this happens when the sand grains actually come apart. So what is making the sand grains come apart underwater? If you're ever in a big earthquake and you have liquid sand or liquid in sand down below you, the sand grains will come apart, and you can get liquefaction that takes place. So in really big earthquakes, this is a common problem. But we think the sand grains temporarily come apart a little bit, and as they come apart, it causes the crossbed to flip over because the sand grains lose cohesion. And it can be caused by several different things. We're not sure exactly what causes this in the Coconino yet, but people have suggested earthquakes, a shear force from just the sediments up above, changes in flow regime, and that means changes basically in water velocity. Sediments behave differently under different kinds of water velocities, or maybe even pressure changes as large waves go over an area. But of all the really cool things that we found, this is probably the most fantastic thing that we found that demonstrates that we think the Coconino is made underwater. And these folds have to be made at the same time that the crossbeds are being formed. So this is not something that can form much later. This has to be made at the same time these rocks are laying down because of the structures that we find there.